This is Archipelago Editions, and today we're going to be going over every variant in the Boulder class. Hello everyone, we are back again with another video, and this time we're going over every Boulder class variant in Archipelago Editions. So why don't we start? So this is the Bone Mamba. It is just going to be a fully black Graveknapper, pretty much. Then we have the Brawn Graveknapper. This one's going to be a nice red and orange. Pretty cool. Then we have the Bush Viper. This is probably the most common one you're going to find in your world. Is this one. Then we have the Graveknapper, this is the base model for all of these. This is the normal one. Then we have Ragnarok. This is the best one in my opinion. It's nice color scheme. Then we have the Silent Grave, which is going to be a Bone Knapper and a Graveknapper essentially. Then we have Tenkrim, which is going to be a nice blue color. Pretty vibrant looking guy. Then we have Warbat, which is pretty cool looking as well. And finally, we have the Worm Grave. It's probably the worst variant in my opinion. It's not too nice looking. Next, we have the Gronckles, and this is the Albino Gronckle. Pretty awesome. Then we have the Bulldog Gronckle. I don't like this one as much. Then we have the Bumpy Gronckle. Pretty okay. Now we have the Coal variant. I like these ones the best because they have like a nice glow to them, like we can see on the diamond one. Really like this. This is pretty cool. Then we have the Doge variant. Then we have the Emerald Gronckle. Like this one more than the others so far. Gold Gronckle, also pretty cool. Then we have Gronckle, which is a queso Gronckle variant. Only thing I would change is maybe put orange on top of the eyelets, kind of like eyebrows. Then we have the Iron Gronckle, pretty awesome. Now we have the Lapis Gronckle. I like this one the most. This one's pretty cool. Now we have Melanistic. This one's... I like this. I like the color. Nice dark purple. Then we have Nether Gold. Red and yellow. Not as good as the original, but alright. Netherite. The Netherite one fits as a Gronckle the most, I feel. It doesn't glow as much, and it's got their basic color scheme. And finally, we have Redstone. Also pretty cool looking guy here. Next, we have the Hotburples. And this one is the Albino Hotburple. Not that nice, not too much texture on this guy. He's alright. Then we have the Bushcomber. I don't really like this one either because it's not that nice not that nice color scheme going on. Then we have the Blistering Belcher. This one's getting better. Better color scheme. Whatever. Then we have the Bushwhacker. A little bit better. Still doesn't really fit. Then we have Grump, which is Gobber's Hotburple that we see in the movies. Then we have the actual Hotburple. This is the base model. I like how they did the textures on this one. It's really nice. Then we have Melanistic. I like this one. And all black. Hotburple. This is really cool. Then we have Ogre. Like Shrek. Then we have Tomato. Not as good. And finally, we have Varmtrike. It's the blue one. Also, not as nice. Just doesn't fit this guy. Now we're looking at the Hushboggles. This is the albino Hushboggle. Not too cool. Now I have the Blaze Boggle. Not Bloggle. But Blaze Boggle. Pretty cool. I would wish that this pink color would be more orange or darker red maybe. And then be spot on. Then we have the Dangerous Hushboggle, red and purple. Pretty cool. Then we have the Gorge variant, fully red. And the Faux Hammer, blue and yellow. I like this one. This one's pretty great. And then this one is the original Hushboggle. This is the base one right here. This kind of looks like a Speed Stinger, green and red. Then we have Melanistic, all black with a little bit of dark green accents. Then we have the Mythic Murmurquill Hushboggle, all purple. Not the greatest, but still pretty nice. And then Night. I like the Night one. Nice dark purple looking. This one's pretty cool. And finally for the Hushboggles, we have the Roseboggle. A pink and green looking one. Not too shabby. Next up, we have the Screaming Deaths. And this one is the Black Mamba, which is going to be a solid black variant of the Screaming Death. Then we have the Deadly Natter variant. Looks like a Deadly Natter. Then we have the No Face. Pretty scary. Scary looking guy. Then we have the Screaming Ball. Then we have the normal Screaming Death. This is your base model here. Then we have the Screaming Desert. Pretty cool. Almost exactly the same as this one, but more peachy and orange. Then we have Sinmara. An all blue one. Pretty awesome. And we have Surtur. All orange. Now we have the Soul Screamer. Soul Sand one. Not as cool. Talking Death, which is pretty awesome. I like this one of my favorite ones. It's got a nice color scheme. And finally, we have the World Serpent Jormungandr. Most likely based off the one in the God of War series. Pretty awesome. I like this one too. Next, we have the Sentinels. And I don't think my mod pack is at the newest version because some of these have this head shape and some of them have this one. Nevertheless, albino, not that cool. Probably would be better if it had the right version. Then we have Amethyst, cool looking, tracking me. But we have the Sentinel here. Then we have Ametrine. Pink and yellow, not as cool as the Amethyst one, but it's alright. Then we have Aquamarine, blue. Personally, the Amethyst one's still my favorite so far. Then the Diamond Sentinel. I think this one would be my favorite if it had this, if it actually looked like a Sentinel. Dreidel, pink and green. I don't think this one would even be nice with the new texture or the new model. Then we have Emerald. I like this one. This one and the Amethyst are definitely the best ones. And we have Endstone. This one's pretty cool. Then we have Garnet. If it had the black like the Emerald and the Amethyst one, I think this one would be really cool. But this like purple is... Then we have Glitzy Guardian. Blue and yellow one with the old model. Not the greatest. Then we have the Hellkeeper. To be honest, this one looks kind of horrendous. This looks really bad right now. I'm sure I look better with the new model. But right here. Now we have the Iron Sentinel. This one's pretty cool looking. I like it. Then the lapis one, this one's also pretty cool. This one's on par with amethyst and emerald, black and blue. It's pretty awesome. Then we have the melanistic. This one would probably be the best if it had the new model, but since it doesn't, it's not too good. Then we have moonstone, blue and white. This one is pretty cool. I do like it, even though it's not the classic black, and even though it's not as good as these, it's still pretty nice with the blue and white. And we have pearl, pretty much an all the white one. I'm assuming that's what this one would look like right here, but black. Now we have redstone, again a black and vibrant color variant. Really, really cool. I like this. Now we have the rose quartz. This one might be the worst one with the new model. It's not too nice. And we have sandstone, pretty blah, just gray. And finally, the normal Sentinel. Only it had the better model. This would actually look like the one from the show, and that'd be pretty cool. And the final dragon we have is the Whispering Death. This one here is the albino variant. Not great. Then we have the Bomb Welter variant. This one is pretty nice. I like this orange that they use. Pretty cool. Then we have the Dripping Death. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like a stalactite or whatever in the Minecraft caves. Then we have the Grave Digger. This is pretty cool with the blue and red, like this. Now we got the Guzzling Death. Pretty cool looking here. We have Melanistic. I like this one a lot. I don't know if you can tell, but like dark colored dragons, I love. They're super cool. I like this. Then we have Toothless's Rival that we see in the Riders and Defenders of Berk show. I like it. Then we have Toughnut's Death Ride. Not work. And I tried summoning it, so it is not being covered. Then we have the Whispering Death. This is the base one. I do like Toothless's Rival better though. And finally, we have the Yelling Death, Whispering Death with the play of Screaming Death on it. Pretty awesome. Thank you guys for watching. This is the end of the video, and we'll see y'all. Peace out.